Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
What's up, Genshin Impact fans? Welcome back to Payman's Bulletin, where we dive into all things Teyvat and beyond. Today, we're talking about a topic that's been on everyone's mind for what feels like an eternity. Is Genshin Impact finally coming to the Nintendo Switch? You might remember when HoYoverse first announced their plans to bring the game to the Switch back in 2020. Fast forward to today, and it seems like we're closer than ever to getting our hands on that coveted console version. With the release of the Switch 2 looming, things are heating up, folks. Let's dive into why this is such a big deal. First off, the Switch 2 boasts some serious specs that could finally give HoYoverse the power they need to bring Genshin Impact to life without sacrificing too much in terms of performance. We're talking about a console that's designed to deliver a seamless gaming experience, and that's exactly what we want from our favorite free-to-play RPG. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but wait, HoYoverse already said they were working on it back in 2022. And yes, that's true. However, since then, there's been radio silence. Some fans had started to assume the project was dead and dusted, but now we're hearing whispers of a potential revival. What changed? Well, for starters, the Switch 2 is expected to be a massive leap forward in terms of hardware capabilities. This means HoYoverse could potentially deliver a more polished experience that stays true to the spirit of Genshin Impact. No compromises on resolution, frame rate, or loading times. That's music to our ears, if you ask me. As we wait for any official word from HoYoverse, fans are getting a bit restless. But I think it's safe to say that player demand is at an all-time high. Social media, Reddit, and gaming forums are buzzing with excitement, and some of you are even speculating that Genshin Impact could become a launch window title for the Switch 2. Of course, there are still some hurdles to overcome before we can start jumping up and down in anticipation. HoYoverse needs to consider business implications, like targeting the massive Switch user base, and think about how they'll make the game accessible on a portable console with physical controls and full online support. But one thing's for sure, if there's ever been a time for HoYoverse to follow through on their original promise, it's now. The stars are aligned, folks, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see some big news from the world of Genshin Impact soon.